Let me also introduce another piece of information that is coming to our viewers. A 29-year-old Bahraini woman was killed and 8 others were injured after an Iranian attack struck a residential building in Manama. Officials have described the incident as a blatant Iranian aggression, targeting a civilian building in the Bahraini capital. Group Captain Devnath, we saw approximately 2 to 3 days ago, Iran had apologized to its neighbors. And this was seen sort of like a symbolic move, saying that we do not want this war, but we have to because you are giving out your bases, because those bases are being utilized to target people like our school children. They in fact stated and targeted an Air Force base of the US in the UAE, stating that that base had been used to target that particular girls' school wherein we lost a lot of young lives, sir. So Iran is obviously justifying the cause why it's targeting all these countries in the Gulf as well. But do you believe that this will lead to a newer equation going forward? Will the Gulf countries be more accepting towards the US-Israel pact that is currently ongoing? Because historically they had all stayed together, they had all made a pact that that's why this region actually flourished, that they will protect their oil assets, they will make sure that everybody develops together. Do you see that new equation now building up, sir?
You see, Gulf states, Gulf countries are already very close ally of USA for decades. You take name of any Gulf country, Saudi, UAE, Oman, they all, Kuwait, they all have been strong allies of USA for now 50, 60 years. They depended upon USA for two things. One is to provide internal stability. These countries, Jordan, Saudi, any one of these countries, they are not purely democratic countries. They are ruled by families, handed down from generation to generation. Sultans, kings, prince, sheikhs, amirs. Now, what happens for their internal stability, that is to keep check on their population, they depended upon Western powers, specifically USA. Now, the second requirement was that USA had promised them that USA will give them protection from any outside attack or outside interference. Now, what has happened in last 2 weeks, these countries have seen that probably USA has not been able to give them protection from Iranian attacks. So, will they move close to Western countries, USA? They are already very close. They are very close. I mean, I will use a phrase, Gulf countries are nothing but an extension of United States. They can't cook any more closer than this. But there is a doubt whether in future USA will be able to give them protection. Secondly, now there is a doubt in Gulf countries that all this proceeds from sale of crude oil, whether it is in dollars or in gold reserves, they are all kept in USA. That was the understanding. Now these Gulf countries are a little worried, and probably over next few years we will see that slowly they will start taking out their investment dollar and gold reserves out of America. So I'll not say a relation with USA will deteriorate, but they will definitely will never be as strong as previously thought. You see, as far as talks are concerned, definitely we all want talks to start between Iran and USA. But starting point of talk is who in Iran will talk. See, Donald Trump has already given a statement that he does not accept Mustafa Khomeini as leader of Iran. So once Donald Trump tells openly in world media that he does not accept Mustafa Khomeini as leader of Iran, that is the end of it. After that, nobody in Iran will have guts or the authority or delegated power to talk to anyone in USA. I'll give you a very raw example. Very crude example. Suppose Pakistan says they do not recognize Modi ji as Prime Minister of India. That is the end of it. After that, will S. Jaishankar, Ajit Doval, or me will have any power, capability, intention, or even wherewithal or dam to speak to anyone in Pakistan? So first thing when two sovereign countries desire to talk is that each one of them accepts the leader of the other country, gives him recognition, at least accepts that. So USA, Donald Trump, in case he wants that talk should start again, first step will be to accept that Mustafa Khomeini by default is the new leader of Iran, because without this acceptance of Mustafa Khomeini, any Iranian diplomat or IRG commander who even thinks of talking to Americans will be treated as a traitor. Definitely, even in India, we will do it. Okay, will our Indian Foreign Services officer will have the guts to speak to Pakistan in case Pakistan says Modi ji is not Prime Minister of India? So things are very, very raw and crude from USA's side. Now coming to, I'll just say, phase 2 of the war is going to start very soon. Phase 2 will consist of a scenario where Iran does not have any missiles to fire on Gulf countries or on Israel, but USA and Israel will continue to bomb Iran. Phase 3 will also start within next 2 months, in which probably USA will have to carry out a ground invasion of Iran. Yes,